girl, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that Ji Woong is out with a solo song. This is Closer. For those of you guys who are not familiar with Ji Woong, he is a member of Zero Base One. He's also an incredible actor. This is actually another one of his self-composed songs. I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but I know that he is sang a couple of them at his solo fan meets. So I'm really excited to see what his solo music is all about. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Ooh, pretty. You guys know I'm a sucker for a good guitar intro. Ooh, very nice run. I love that. Don't you know this love? You say, baby, love's the matter, better not away. Oh, baby, I love you, yeah. This is how it was. Now I'm yours. Just fade into the night. 겁내지 않아도 돼. 좀 더 용기를 내도 돼. Ooh, that underlying tone in the guitar coming through. Ooh, nice. I like to use the silence here. Smart. Changes it up between the first verse and the second verse. Ooh. Oh, I love that. That boom, boom, boom before going to the chorus. I really love this like little ending part that he's doing with his runs. It really shows off his voice nicely. Oh, it's over. I thought we were gonna go into a bridge and we didn't. That's all right. So pretty. First and foremost, I love the kind of photography feel that we have through this. It made the MV really vibrant. It, you know, it kind of had like a storyline feel without having an actual storyline to it. So I loved like the overall vibe of the song. The feeling of this song is one of those of kind of being nostalgic but timeless at the same time. That's what it felt like to me, because it just had such a beautiful tone to it. Ji Woong's voice has really improved from like his debut days until now. His voice has just become so much richer. You can tell he's done more training on it. You can tell that he's really worked, especially in his head voice, a lot. And so he kind of is a jack of all trades now. He can do kind of everything. But I think that this song really shows off his vocal ability. There were so many pretty runs, especially at the end of the chorus. He just had this way of, it was just really easy. It was in the right part of his voice for it to sound like like so easy for him to do, which I really, really loved. I'm such a huge sucker for a guitar intro. You guys have no idea. I'm such a sucker for it, okay? But the reason that I loved it here is it really set up the entire song to be, like I said, this kind of like nostalgic but timeless kind of feeling of this piece. I really do feel like this could have been released 10 years ago and been great. Like it would have sounded like just as appropriate 10 years ago as I think it will 10 years from now. It has that timeless feeling to it. And I think a lot of that has to do with the instrumentation and the guitar setup within this. In the pre-chorus, I really like the way it had this like running part in the background. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but if you listen closely in that pre-chorus, it really helps ramp everything up, especially in that second pre-chorus. It really, really helps build everything up. So when you get to the chorus, you know, there's more texture, there's more instrumentation added within that kind of feel. And if you didn't have that kind of pull away in the pre-chorus and then build up to it, I think that it would have, you know, not sounded as interesting and cool. So I think that was really important to have that, especially like I said, there was that a little like kind of running part in the background. In the chorus, we have this kind of electronic part in the background that like, it sounds like it's a keyboard going ba-da-da-da-da, something like that. I don't know the exact notes, but if you listen, it's like in the background of everything and really focus on that. It just really complements Ji Woong's voice really well. And I love how, again, we have that run at the end of the chorus. So when we go into the second verse, what I thought was so distinctive about this and such a smart move is how different the second verse is to the first verse. So what it does is it really built off of what was going on in the first verse, added a little bit more instrumentation, a little more dynamic to it, and it had really good uses of silence. There were a couple of different times. It really, really built up in that second verse. And so when you go into the pre-chorus, it was even more of a dramatic like pull away versus, you know, at the beginning, because we weren't expecting that at the beginning, right? So I think that was a really good change. We see a really good dynamic shift there, which I absolutely loved. And then in the chorus, and then it really ramps back up going into that final chorus. I loved, like I said, it had like this electronic keyboard in the background. It was really more prominent in the last chorus, which I absolutely loved. So very smart. And like I said, for Ji Woong's voice, it just sounded so easy. It was just so nice to listen to. And that's what made, like I said, this feel so timeless and nostalgic. I also love, you know, because I know this is a self-composed song, that you got to kind of hear what Ji Woong wants for himself, what he kind of wants as a musician. So it's nice that we get to see different kind of sides of Ji Woong. We get to see, you know, obviously his side in Zero Base One as like the eldest Hyung, like he is, you know, the one who kind of holds things down, but he can also be really funny in like with the boys, right? We also get to, you know, we've got to see actor Ji Woong, and now we're getting to see solo Ji Woong, which is really, really nice. And for those of you who don't know, Ji Woong was in a group previously before, and this song actually reminds me of a B-side of a lot of their songs. I think is really kind of fitting. So I wonder how long ago he composed this. Maybe you guys who follow him a little more closely can let me know. I'm really, really curious. But tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? For me, I really, really loved that second verse. It was so nice to listen to, and that building up into that pre-chorus and last chorus. So like the second verse has to be it for me. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.